Hi, my name is Tom Ralston. I'm the owner of Tom Ralston Concrete from Santa Cruz, California. I've been a member of the American Society of Concrete Contractors since 1990, and I was in a mixed group for 5 years, and I have nothing but great things to say about that and all the relationships that I made in the ASCC and in the mixed group.
Hi, I'm Tommy Ratura. I own a company in New York City called Ratura & Sons Construction Company. We're a third-generation company, well, I am, and my children are in the fourth generation. Now, I've been a member of ASCC since around 1980.
Hello, my name's Sean McMahon, and my brother Jace McMahon and myself are co-owners in the company McMahon Contracting. We're based out of the Dallas-Fort Worth area, in Texas, of course. We're a heavy highway civil contractor.
Hi, my name is Greg Hyde-Renievich, and I started Hyde Concrete in 2005. I've been a member of a mixed group since 2006, and it's been one of the most instrumental things that have been enabled my company to grow to where we are today.
But this is a group where you get together with folks and you bare your soul, you're transparent with all your problems, and you lay them out there, and it's like a board of directors. And the cost is nothing. It's just getting together and sharing all your challenges with each other.
I never went to a meeting, a mixed group meeting, that I didn't come back with a half a dozen things that I tried to implement immediately. My office always was a nervous wreck when I went to one of these meetings because they knew I'd come back full of ideas and I'd implement as many as I possibly can. So I can't speak highly enough about what the mixed groups have done for our company.
People ask me, what does a mixed group give you? Honestly, every time that I've met with my mixed group, which has been probably over half a dozen times now, it's given me the ability to bring a wealth of knowledge to either my shop, or we meet at their shop, or wherever it is. And you have a bunch of your peers who are very, very experienced review what you do and tell you how to do it better.
When we first joined the American Society of Concrete Contractors, we weren't really sure, what benefit it would be to us. Went to a couple of the CEO forums and then got involved with the mixed group. And the mixed group has been a huge benefit to us. Some of the contractors do the heavy highway civil work like we do. Some of them do decorative concrete. Some of them do slab-on grade work. There's a very diverse cross-section of contractors in our group. It's very refreshing to get to go to each other's place. We try and rotate every 6 months and go to the next guy. We kind of have a little schedule where we go by, and we go to the next person's where their business is at, get in there and have dinner the night before, usually spend about a day and a half on their business, looking at some of their jobs, looking through all the financials, talking to some of their employees, and it's refreshing to be able to give them an open, honest opinion on their business. And it's also refreshing for you to get the same thing back from them.
So with mixed groups, it doesn't matter what size you are. It's like Tommy was talking earlier. We got smaller contractors, larger contractors. And I know with Gary from Phoenix, he had over 1,000 employees at that time. He sent his 2 yard guys up to look at how we did our yard. And I said, Gary, you're a big company. We got about 25 employees, and you got over 1,000. He said, Rocky, it's not the size, it's the culture of the business. And sure enough, 6 months later, Gary calls me up. He says, Rocky, I want you to come down to Phoenix and see your yard. And I went down there, and sure enough, he made it look like my yard, but even better, just to piss me off. He put it all on that electronic scanning and everything. And then Tommy Ratura, here's a guy that does $130 million a year, and we do $3 million a year, and I can reach out for him to help me, and he's there when I need him there. He even sent a foreman to South Bend to help train our guys how to form and place curb and get high productivity. So it doesn't matter, even if you're a $500,000 contractor, it doesn't matter. You could still help out the big guy with maybe little things the way you do them, and the big guy can help out the smaller guy.
I've been a member of the first mixed group back in 1998 or 96, and I also started the second mixed group. And I'd have to tell you, my business started out as a smaller company. Once I got into the mixed group, I was involved with companies that were smaller, some that were larger. But I found that every member of the mixed group tried to help me an awful lot. when I had all kinds of problems, they would counsel me and help me get through things, whether it was a technical problem or if it was a business problem. They always were there to help me, whether it was at a meeting or if it was back at my office when I felt down and I thought that I just couldn't survive the week. I'd reach out to Rocky, I'd reach out to Don Marks, I'd reach out to several of the members, and their counsel always did an awful lot for me and improved my business completely. I learned from the smaller contractors, and I've learned from the bigger contractors.
Also, as Rocky Jeans had mentioned, the particular contractors have their expertise in particular things, and some of them are structural, some of them are in commercial slabs, etc., high-rise apartments, and some of them, like Don Marks, who went to Georgia Tech, have an exceptional amount of knowledge in business. And so when you have problems of any kind, be it in finances or operations, marketing, you usually have somebody in the mixed group that you can turn to and get some real sage advice. And I certainly got that, and I still get that.
One thing that makes us at Hyde Concrete a little different is I'm a first-generation concrete contractor. I started my company myself without any prior knowledge of the concrete industry. Being a member of ASCC and being a member of a mixed group has given me information and given me knowledge and assistance from others who've been there, done that, something that didn't happen for me. I can't put a price to the value of the friendships, the information, and just the leadership that's been given to me as being a member of both ASCC and, more importantly, the mixed group.
The other thing is great friendships. I continue to have my best friendships with people that I was in the mixed group with. So, thanks much. Join the mixed group.
I would recommend a mixed group to any contractor that's getting into the ASCC. The benefits are unparalleled, and I am glad that I made that connection, and I have made friends through that connection that will now be lifelong. And if I do have any particular problem or a problem in general, I can just pick up the phone and call any one of these people that some of them are considered mentors of mine, and all of them are considered friends. Thank you.
On top of that, we've made some very good friends. We usually have a cookout or something the night before, or trying to spend some time at each other's house, also when we make these visits if possible. The one thing I would say that I would like to see, more of the new members in the American Society of Contractors, concrete contractors, come is to join a mixed group. That's one thing that I would stress more importantly than anything else you do when you join us, is to join a mixed group and get connected with other contractors.
I can't speak highly enough about what the mixed groups have done for our company. My brother's in one now, and I don't attend meetings, but I do the orientation with Rocky, and I've met an awful lot of great friends, and it has to be probably the best benefit ASCC has. Thank you.
I could call Greg and say, Greg, I got this job going here, and I think they're jacking me around on it with decorative, and Greg helps me. He does the same with me in situations that I've been in that maybe he hasn't. So, and without the ASCC and the mixed groups, we'd have never met and not had that kind of connection.
But I'll tell you what, having people come into my shop and look at how I did business, boy, there's a lot of stuff that sits in front of you that you have no idea that you're staring at a death trap. And they look at you and they say, you're doing it completely wrong. And it doesn't take a lot to fix, and you fix it.
And I came up in the field with no education. I didn't finish high school. So here I'm talking to an MBA guy. I learned different things, different ways that you can draw from, and I learned from you.
Yep.
So I would highly recommend it. You get involved and ask these guys to help you out. And that's my story for the mixed groups. Thank you.